everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snackbar time for some more MLB The Show 16 with Ajax Booker. This potentially could be like a milestone game for Ajax Booker. I am on a 19-game hit streak right now. No, not every single game has been absolutely pretty. I mean, there have been some games where I've gone like 1 for 4, 1 for 5, but what matters is that one. So, having gotten a hit for 19 straight games, and really every single game that I have had in AA so far, is really no small feat. A lot of things that I definitely attribute it to, but as I'm coming up to the plate right here, I'm getting like really excited. What tends to happen with me when I'm getting excited is I will start just swinging at a whole bunch of pitches. So at this point, I'm just even thinking about going ahead and just setting the controller down so I don't swing. Strike one.
0-1.
All right, so now that that first strike is out of the way, I think I can feel a little bit more comfortable swinging the ball now. Just with the type of pitches that this guy has, I'll of course be thinking down and away. Oh, man. Strike two. I want to swing on something good. Man, there's a lot of excitement early on in this video. Usually, I'm getting this tense a little bit towards the end, but you know what? Let's go with showtime. Ooh, right over the heart of the plate. There we go. Get around first, head on over to second. I don't think I'm going to try and stretch this into 3, but that double ends up being the 20th game that I've gotten a hit in. So there we go with the hit streak. I mean, obviously that's also cool. The training points is what I'm actually kind of most excited about. You don't really get too much, actually, I think, at the AA level, just because I think the game knows it's a lot easier to do this at AA than it is AAA or the Major League level. But here I go, heading for third. Yeah, no problem at all. That was a good throw, actually, by the catcher. But I haven't had any problems getting on over to third. I think it might be because the catchers just have a weaker arm. You know, I've been working on getting a little bit faster, but I haven't invested too much into it because I feel like I'm already doing better than most people are when it comes to speed and base running. One of the pieces of equipment that I purchased, one of them is like a good luck charm. And it's like a little tiki head. But it gives you like +5 speed and I think +10 base running or base stealing. And so that's probably helped me out quite a bit. I think it's like a silver level item too. All of the equipment that I have right now, minus that, I think is silver. And some point soon, it's kind of like a little bit of a spoiler alert, does end up becoming like gold or better. So I invest a little bit. As I mentioned in the last video, I've kind of been doing like a little bit of almost stock trading, you could say, with some of the cards that I've been getting. As well as on the community market. And so I'll be taking some of that, of course, and purchasing some better equipment. One of the things that I've noticed is really good to be able to get is like the catcher's equipment. Even though you're not a catcher and you will not be wearing it, some of the stuff just gives you a little bit of a bonus. And it's relatively cheap too because not too many people buy it. Ooh, I should have laid off that one. It's going to be high. Caught in center field. That was a pretty good catch. I can't be mad at that one. Plus, I should not have swung on the first pitch of that at-bat. You know, it's been something I've kind of been getting away from a little bit because the computer is throwing a lot more down the plate on that very first pitch. And so it's like, great, I'm just giving them a strike. I'm starting off with an 0-1 count every single time. Well, as we know, though, that hasn't been too terrible of a thing. So we've got 20 games now of base hits. I wonder if this will break at all. All right. Runner on first here in the bottom of the 6th. Still scoreless. That one getting through the middle. Unfortunately, base runner in front of me ends up going to second. And the reason why I say unfortunately there is, I mean, I'm not mad that he's in scoring position, but I really wish I could be stealing some more bases right now. All right, just taking a couple steps here. Could be going for it because it was a full count. Deep fly ball that will be caught in left. And so nothing that really came out of that inning. I've been skipping over a lot of the stuff, if you guys haven't noticed, when it comes to base running. I figure you guys don't want to sit there for every single pitch, especially some of them that have ended up being like, I get on third and I'm seriously waiting for 3 straight at-bats that end up being just all of these strikes, and they all strike out. That's actually happened a couple times now. And I cannot tell you how disappointing that is for me. If I get up to third base with no outs and I don't come home because everybody strikes out, I think everybody's going to be infuriated at that point. All right, runner at second. This could be an opportunity for me to get an RBI. Dang it. It's just been really bad today with my patience at the plate. This has got to be the worst game that I think that I've had in quite a long time. And as I mentioned at the beginning, it was, I think, just because I was a little excited for this. Now that I've got it, too, I don't know. Wow, still scoreless here in the top of the ninth. 2 outs. So I'm coming right to me. Make the throw on the move over to first. And he'll be out. So just in time. You know, a lot of the things that I have been working with lately with Ajax Booker has been his fielding. A lot of the stuff with his throwing accuracy, and a big part, his throwing power. And I think it's moments like that where it really ends up paying off. And I have seen a noticeable change. Oh, dang. Extra innings. Bottom of the 11th. So I have like a newfound focus here. You know, I've already gotten 2 base hits today. If I can get 1 more right here, seeing that there are no outs, I can get on over to third, I think, pretty easily. Ooh, slow roller to short. Ooh, but I get there. This is where the speed ends up being a tremendous factor for me. You know, there have been a number of hits now. I can't say exactly how many. They've turned into base hits just because of my speed, being able to get onto first and beating out the throw. We'll see how much that happens in some of the higher levels of baseball. But here in AA, it's been a tremendous factor. He's watching me. Ooh, a pitch out. I still make it. Thank you, AA catchers. I can't expect to do this down the road, but you can see just how well the game has adapted to my style and how much I run the bases. Now we'll see if they kind of go with something here with me on second base. I might use the Showtime feature. Got a little bit of that saved up right here. See if I can get a good run on over to third. Here we go. Ooh. All right. One of the advantages of having a righty up at the plate, I mean, the catcher has to get around him to be able to make the throw. And I think might delay the pitch, or the throw, excuse me, over to third just a little bit. And even that little bit can make a tremendous difference. All right, remember, we are at home, bottom of the 11th, which means if I can come home,
2 balls, 1 strike.
we end up winning the game. So I'm looking for anything on the ground. That's reasonable, of course. I mean, if it's hit on over to third, or it's just a laser beam over to somebody in the infield, I'll hold up at third. And if it's a pop fly, of course I'll be tagging up. Ooh.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one was high and inside on him. See, it's moments like this that I think it's okay to be able to show the entire at-bat. All right, now we're looking at a 3-1 count for him. Would expect a strike right here, which means he could be swinging at it. So I'll back up a little bit. Ooh.
We got a full count.
You watch that one. All right, count's full. Not going to try anything too fancy here on the base pass. Of course, I'm not going to try and steal home or anything like that. Though, don't get me wrong, I have been tempted to try and do it while at the AA level. Ooh, deep fly ball. High pop-up. He'll be able to get under it and make a good throw. Tagging up, and I'm going. Puts everything into it, and I am safe. We end up winning this one. Oh, man, this is the first time that Ajax Booker has been the person everybody's celebrating around. Well, good hit. You know, he should get some credit, too. It was somewhat deep in the left. I mean, obviously, it was good enough for me to be able to get home, but Man, he literally put everything into that. All of his momentum. That was just off target. But hey, a great game all around. Ended up getting 3 hits over 5 at-bats, I want to say. 3 stolen bases, I think. And then, of course, end up being the sole run of the game. So, great game. End up, as you can see here, as the player of the game. So, oh yeah, and 20 game hit streak now. So that's pretty cool too. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on. Make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.